To test whether we have the expression put together properly or not, we need to deploy our solution. Now, normally when we deploy our project in the Cube processes, it's reading data from the source tables and loading them into the Cube structures. But with calculations, nothing is stored besides the definition. So the total values will only be computed at runtime when we're in the browser. These values are not stored anywhere, although they will be stored in the server cache to make it faster for people asking for the same calculations over and over again. Let's take a look at the browser now. We need to reconnect. And here we can see our new calculation sales amount. And it appears differently in this particular interface. We can see by the icon that it's a calculation. Not all front-end tools will differentiate between standard measures, that is, the measures that are coming directly from our fact table, from our calculated members. Usually, for users' purposes, it really doesn't matter. To use the sales amount, we use it just like any other measure. We just drag and drop it into our browser. And now we can see our total sales amount. On the first row, it's adding up internet sales amount and reseller sales amount for accessories. On the second row, it's adding up internet sales and reseller sales for bikes, and so on. And it's doing this with a single formula that just applies row by row. And of course, if we move category off of the rows here and replace that with something like calendar year, the calculation still applies. It takes the internet sales and adds the reseller sales to compute the sales amount. So with one formula, instead of having to copy and paste from cell to cell to cell, Analysis Services automatically uses that same expression and applies it no matter what we have on columns, on rows, or even in the filter. And that's the beauty of calculations, that we define the calculation once, and then no matter what we have in the query, the calculation comes out right every time.